Well, they take the Syndra. I guess this is just going to end up being, I don't know, Valdez. Like,
so, yeah, the Nico can kind of like have the same role as the Kennen up in the top side. We don't really see like on-hit Nico anymore. But
I don't think that'll be where it goes, but you never know.
Yeah. And it kind of fulfills the same role as the Kennen to the Nara, so we'll have to wait and see.
Let's wait.
Samira is actually going to be picked up here for Noah.
A little bit buffed on this patch, as the Orianna will be the final piece of the puzzle here. So I guess wait and see, but it definitely feels like it's going to be Nico top. Could be Nico and Rel in the bottom lane, but that would be really
own Raptors. BDD has no idea that Gideon has wrapped around here. Stun comes down, there is the spear, and BDD is just dead. Looks like they were maybe trying to hand that over to Dub, but at the end of the day, a very clean and easy kill for KT.
Yeah, BDD desperately flashes and then walks towards Clid as if he's hoping something can happen, and Clid's like, I am not going to interrupt my round.
This has been something that has plagued KT as well. From ahead or behind, they kind of just take it very slowly. You know, we saw the stat before the game started. They have the slowest game time of anybody in round 2. As speaking of which, though, very proactive play up on the top side, so I kind of caster blessed that one. That's actually a really valuable kill. They're going to be able to get so many plays with Olaf nowhere near the top side.
Well, one of the problems, though, with this is that front to back after those initial CCs come through. And will Syndra even be able to get in a position to hit a Scar of the Week?
Oh boy, Ruler, he goes into the Ruler spot.
There's
he
some
gets
CC.
popped. And that's another spear that's gonna land, and that allows Noah to just hop on in and clean up the damage. KT are like, man, this is huge. I mean, they have this Rift Herald as well, so before it didn't have as much value, but now with 2 members down.
Not to mention everyone's grouped.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of play you need. This is the kind of aggressive agency KT need to use to their advantage, because
right now, because we got 40 seconds until this next Infernal Drake comes up, and now with that really great Baron rush from KT, Gen G are in a rough spot. They got to fight against Baroned up KT's lineup right now, where they're hitting all their item spikes, and you don't really necessarily want to fight. Speaking of which, Meganar, as Ruler is going to have to flash away, is able to push them out, but the rest of his team is just left out to dry. KT sweep them up in the river and make it look really easy. In goes the Nidalee, kills the Tristana, and that's a triple kill now for Noah, as only BDD survives, and KT are beginning to just stomp them here in this game.
BDD has to be so careful here. Zeus had flash, but I mean, why are you there if you're Gen G? Like, why are you willing to take a fight here? They have Baron buff. Now they're going to get more than just an Infernal Drake. You know, they're going to get a whole lot of damage done in multiple lanes. They're going to get this inner turret. They get the Infernal Drake for free. And sure, you know, for the beginning of that fight, when I said I'm a little bit worried about Doran being out without Meganar, it was very clear from the outset that that was KT's whole game plan, is to take a Meganar engage once he got it in that brush, exactly where Gen G stand. And now that he has it, you can't be here if you're Ruler. Like, where are you at? He flashes to the left, and the rest of the team fight is just a wash.
BDD's not even there.
He's not here, he's on the side.
He's teleporting.
It's a 5v3 fight. And, you know, the engage was solid from Doran onto the Tristana. And then they're not going to do it again. They're going to get the Drake and deny this. And Gen G have to get out of dodge here. You can avoid fights to a certain extent, but now they have 3 Infernals. And this issue is just compounding upon itself so quickly.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh god. Not like this. Somebody's got a face check, and it was Life and Clid.
That might be game, Valdez.
That is game. There's nothing that BDD can do. I mean, he's got to try to TP and stop the wave, but they see it coming, so it's going to look pretty hilarious, but that's what you got to do in this kind of situation. BDD will go down. That's the ace, and KT will take a game in about 33 minutes over Gen G. Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying at this point.
No, I don't think anyone thought that was going to be the case. We never got to see Gen G's composition come online. KT Rolster playing their composition very well, punishing some very clear positional errors from Gen G, from Ruler in particular. You start to get the damage stacked up. Nidalee gets an early Night Harvester, and things go crazy. 13-0.
0 kills for Gen G. That is not acceptable. KT stomped them here in game number 1. 14-0, the final count. As KT finally looking alive, I suppose.